he won a Team Pro Tour, right?
No, I don't think he won the Team Pro. Did he? I thought he did. He won the Team Masters, I thought.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, a Hall of Famer versus a Pro Tour champion. So definitely two good players you'll get to watch and see how they do.
Yeah, so Darwin Kastle, armed with black-white tokens, playing against Chris Lachmann. Chris is playing red-green ramp.
Yeah. All right. So far, all bricks on the packs. Just to update everybody, I'll open one more, and then we got to get down to business.
We should probably wait till we're back to us to open more packs. Right?
Whatever. All right. So Darwin Kastle, turn 1, champion of the parish.
It's a pretty good turn 1 play for Darwin.
And
Lachmann has a turn 1 Copperline Gorge.
No removal. But we'll see how big that champion gets.
I mean, that thing can start churning out some power really fast.
Yep. All right.
And a Doom Traveler. And that's going to make this champion into a 2/2.
And there's another Doom Traveler. So it's a 3/3. And this just shows you how ridiculous champion could get. This is wild Mikado that's just got to get bigger. Unless Lachmann has an answer to it, you know? All right, there's a Sphere of the Suns.
Sphere of the Suns.
All right. Darwin will untap and draw for his turn. You probably won't see too many mistakes from these guys. They're both pretty tight players, and they probably know their deck fairly well.
Yeah, they know their way around 60-card decks.
All right.
All right, so this game is
so
getting out of hand
the champion
fast.
is a 5/5. So Lachmann's going to fall down to 10 life here. Lachmann's actually at 17. We didn't update that quite yet, but we will. But now he's going to fall down to 10 life with this attack. All right.
Not only that, but even
he's dead next turn.
Chris even has a Slag Storm in his hand, and it
doesn't matter.
It doesn't even prevent him from dying.
He needs like a Blasphemous stack. Yeah, like Whip Flare does nothing. Slag Storm does nothing.
Can he?
Devil's Play does nothing. I mean,
he can like Slag Storm and then play a Chump Blocker post combat.
Wait, he could play if he had like a Hut Master. That would like help a little, right?
Yeah. Not a lot though.
Yeah. He's just thinking like how he could survive.
Oh, this is frustrating for Chris too, because he literally has multiple Slag Storms in his hand.
Yeah. I mean, Slag Storm, there's a good chance he's just dead anyway.
Yeah. Champion just gets out of range.
Green Sun Zenith. Does nothing here. Alright, Slag Storm. So Darwin will get 2 1/1 Spirit tokens.
Chris leaving that Inkmoth Nexus untapped.
Yeah, I mean, he can't really bluff anything with 1 green. So. Alright, those are the Spirit tokens. New Star City Spirit tokens.
And
draw to a turn. So he has 7 damage coming in, unless, of course, Darwin has. Alright, doesn't have a human. So Lachmann is down to 3 life. Oh wow, Darwin has nothing there.
Yeah, I mean he only has white lands.
Alright, wow. Alright, so Lachmann has a chance.
Yeah, I mean here Lachmann could green some Zenith
for a Hunt Master. Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna go up to 5 life. And that was kind of a big blow for Darwin to have nothing at all there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be lucky for Chris.
I mean, it
was unlucky for Darwin to have the champion into double Doom Traveler and to gather the townsfolk draw.
Yeah, even if Darwin had like an Oblivion Ring there, I think it would have Oblivion Ring the Sphere.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you're just leaning on him too hard.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he has Midnight Haunting. What do you think? Yep. All right.
Man,
so
that's gonna be a problem for Chris.
There it is. There's a Midnight Haunting, so it's definitely still bad for Lachmann.
Not looking good.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Let's see if Darwin has anything else here. Darwin's actually really interesting. His only black.
Chris is dead.
Yeah, his only
tangible virtue comes down, and the tokens
yeah.
play for Darwin.
Yeah.
Just too much for Chris to handle. Forced to pack it up and move to game 2. Looking at the sideboards here.
Darwin's only black is Lingering Souls Involved.
Yeah, now Chris's deck is really well set up against Darwin's deck, but not against Champion that parish draws like that.
Yeah.
And it's also important to remember, like, Darwin's deck doesn't really have that many humans to go with the Champion. Like, he has Gather the Townsfolk, Doom Travelers, and Champions, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, like, that Champion getting to be a 5/5 on turn 3 attacking, that's something that is not going to happen very often.
It's really tough for him to deal with.
But, I mean, he's playing against a red deck, so it's pretty much game.
Yeah, how is he going to board? What do you think?
Chris?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he'll probably bring in some number of, like, naturalizes.
Okay.
He'll bring in Bonfire of the Damned for sure.
Yeah.
He'll bring in some Batter Skull, maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, Darwin's deck is just, I don't know.
Seems good.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty unique. He's going to bring in the 4 Loyal Cathathars and probably the 4 Shrine of Loyal Legions. And that's probably it, right?
Do you think bringing Sin Shrine against Chris?
I think he brings a Shrine, right?
I don't know. I don't know if I like the card against Ramp.
I mean, overwhelm his like enchantments, because he probably knows that Lachmann's going to bring in some naturalizers and stuff. So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting match, and we'll see what happens.
I'm hoping that we get a game that goes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Gerard is over here just chain opening packs. And just opening the worst rares over and over and over again.
I'm definitely cracking the worst packs possible. But
that's good. You're getting it's because nobody's watching.
Yeah. Right. All right. So I'll save the last pack for good luck. But yeah, we're definitely
Is
bricking.
this the last pack?
No, we have one more pack after this. Yeah, we're definitely bricked hardcore. Open a couple packs during sideboarding. I'm not gonna lie to you guys out at home. It's an addiction, you know.
Looking at a Lone Revenant, a Moonsilver Spear, and a Rite of Ruin.
We got a land.
Well, that's good. It could be good.
I don't think it's caverns. It doesn't really look like caverns. It looks like one of those. Looks like the red-blue land just by peeking in the corner.
Red-blue land's not a bad one.
Really?
Oh.
It's the blue-green land?
That's not the worst thing that could have ever happened.
It's not that good. All right, I lied. I'm cracking my last pack. They're still sideboarding. I'll promise to get more packs for later on. All right, so Lachmann presents his deck. Darwin's still shuffling. They're chatting it up.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as Chris has, the ability to use his mass removal spells before Darwin's Champion gets out of range.
Yeah.
Chris' deck is super well positioned here. Like, what happened last game was kind of the draw that Darwin can get to be well positioned against Chris.
Okay. Another bad rare. His black.
Now it could be Grizzle Band.
That's a creature. Nope. Ugh, wow.
Wanted to open that one for a draft. It's a good draft card.
Yeah, well, whatever you guys do, don't crack packs. I tell you guys all the time.
I don't know, I cracked a bunch of Dark Ascension packs and I did really well.
Really? You guys Soren?
Or not Dark Ascension, I'm sorry. Avacyn Restored.
What'd you get? Got some trades?
I got Tamiyo. And I also got a Tamiyo in my sealed deck.
Alright, they're starting.
Alright, they're off the races.
Lachmann with the Fars, Kastle with a Plains and a Doom Traveler.
Much less threatening draw from Darwin this time around.
Another Forest and a Rampant Growth.
Let's see what Chris is able to find with the Rampant Growth. Gets a Mountain.
Yep. Alright, Kastle beats him for 1. And there's a Loyal Cathathar. That's a really good draw against like a Wood Flare. Wood Flare does nothing pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Slagstorm.
Yeah.
Just.
You see a Primordial Titan in Lachmann's hand. Kastle doesn't have too many answers to like, a big card like that. You could O-ring it, but Lachmann already
searches for a few ink moths and.
All right, there's a Tree Redemption.
Ooh.
What pretty good. It's a 0-13, but it kind of alters its toughness depending on how much life Lachmann has.
Yep.
So right now, if you wanted to tap it, the tree would be 0-19, but then Lachmann would go to 13 life.
Correct.
All right, so Lachmann blocks the 2/2, and he will fall down to 18 life. And there's a Lingering Souls from Darwin Kastle. All right, Lachmann draws for his turn.
And it looks like Chris' next turn is going to have access to Primeval Titan. He's going to need to play a Sphere or a Rampant Growth this turn in order to do that. But he can also Slagstorm this turn, so...
Yeah, Slagstorm would be like okay.
It's not the best, because your opponent can just flash back the Lingering Souls and you're in the exact same spot you were in.
Yeah, I mean, Darwin would need to have a black mana. Maybe he has one in his hand and he's like slow rolling it, but we'll see. I think Lachmann will play the Rampant Growth and the Slagstorm. That's my opinion. Oh, okay, so he's not going to do that. He's just going to play the Rampant Growth and the Sphere of the Suns.
It's not unreasonable.
No? Okay.
That's fine. I mean, you're just, like, if you tap like a land, then you can activate an Inkmoth and cast a Primeval Titan.
Sure. Alright. So Lachmann passes the turn. Let's see what Darwin has here. So Lachmann's going to be pretty much all in on that Primeval Titan. That's his only threat.
I think it's going to be good enough.
Yeah, I think Lachmann is looking pretty good this game. You know, White Weenie's really cool, but unlike, you know, Boros, you don't have the extra, like, burn reach. You have to rely on other cards. Alright, so there is
An Angel of Jubilation.
What is he going to target? Oh, it's Angel of Jubilation. Oh, okay.
That's just
yeah.
a 3/3, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the Restoration Angel. Alright, so he's going to beat in with everything.
Yep, Chris is going to take 6, fall down to 12 here.
So when the Loyal Cathathar flips, the Angel of Jubilation would not pump that. Because all non-black creatures.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Little non-bow there.
Yeah, non-bow. Like, yeah. So, I guess it was good that Lachmann held on to that Slagstorm. But what is he going to do next turn? He has Slagstorm, right?
Yeah, I mean, Slagstorm's kind of a blowout now, right?
I mean, it's better now, but this like prevents Lachmann from playing Primeval Titan that turn, right?
I guess so.
It's too risky to keep the Angel on board because then...
You just die out of nowhere.
That, and if he has another Angel, then the Slagstorm won't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really don't want to let him double up.
Exactly.
You can't let him get an Honor of the Peer on the table or something like that.
So, Lachmann is switching after damage, I'm guessing?
I think he's probably doing it before damage. What he's doing is making the tree
to 18.
in 18.
So then he goes down, and then he wants to go back to 18?
Yeah, so
okay.
then he takes 6, he goes to 7, and then he can tap the tree and go to 18.
Why didn't he do that last turn when he was at 19? Oh, because he just came into play.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So fun tree tricks. Oftentimes you see people playing the tree and they don't really use it properly. Here's a Pro Tour champion using Tree of Redemption. Watch how the card is being played.
Yeah.
This is what you're supposed to do with it.
All right. So if you see a Lachmann draws, he's drawing because he has Miracle in his deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game 1 he didn't draw that way. So.
And now I think he's just got a Slagstorm. I think he just loses to Honor the Pure,
2, 4, 6, 7.
Angel, or to...
Yeah. He just has a Slagstorm here. Somebody asked who I was testing with for the Pro Tour. A couple of friends. If you have any good decks, feel free to, send if you like. Send to my Facebook. I don't really know what I'm playing yet.
So Mauricio Alfaro says that aura spells target objects or players. See Rule 303. Yes, but it's not a spell being cast.
Yeah.
It's coming to play from Sun Titan trigger. So
All right, so there's a Slag Storm.
Yeah, Chris decides to go with the Slag Storm, and Darwin's going to have to bin a huge portion of that team.
So Lachmann can attack with the Ink Moth, really. Darwin's reading his card. That doesn't come into play until the end of the turn. All right, and that's the end of the turn. All right, so Lachmann is at 7 life, but essentially he's on 18 life.
Yes.
Players, just a quick reminder, if you need to call a judge, please just raise your hand and call judge, and then leave your hand up until a judge comes by. That'll be easier for us to find you.
All right,
Thanks.
so Lachmann will go down to 6. I mean, against Darwin, Lachmann would be happy to go down to 1 before he switches. I mean, yeah.
He might be afraid of like the Exarch or something.
What's Exarch?
It does 2. When it makes somebody lose 2 life when it comes to play, or you gain 2 life. You never know. It's Darwin. He plays ridiculous.
Yeah.
cards.
I mean, he has
Maybe
Mortipod,
might
but
play every-
once
around
it, yeah, you know. All right, so flashback, Lingering Souls, another Loyal Cathathar, and he'll pass a turn. There's a Primeval Titan. So Lachmann's in great shape this game.
Yep.
He'll probably get a Nexus, and he'll get a Wolf Run, is my guess.
With Bonfire of the Damned's bottom card.
Well, it's good that he shuffled.
Yeah.
Is that what you would get here? A Wolf Run and a Nexus? Or would you just get like Nexus, and then next turn get... Doesn't matter
I
that
get
much.
Wolf Run Nexus.
Yeah, all right, you got Nexus,
It's
Nexus. That's fine,
I
yeah.
don't think it really matters.
Yeah. So far, I agreed with, both players' plays, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
cool.
there's anything that
Yeah.
you'd really be upset with here?
Darwin's thinking, he has pretty much no good attacks. His only good attack is attack with the Flyers.
Yeah. Chris will just go to 3.
All right, so Lachmann's down to 3 life.
End step here, we're probably going to see Lachmann switch that tree around.
All right, there's a Lingering Souls. Yeah, I can see him just switching it right now. And I guess I'll flash back to Souls. So Darwin really needs a... oh, there's a champion. Okay, so Darwin has nothing. I was going to say, Darwin really needs double Intangible Virtue, but he has no hand, so it's going to be tough for him to have 2 Intangible Virtues next turn.
Yeah. Well, Chris can just activate this tree.
Yeah, go to 18.
I mean, he's still, there's a lot of power on the table. Like, it's still not that many turns.
I mean...
Yeah. Chris goes back to 18 from his tree.
Like, Darwin's pretty much just dead next turn. What was that?
It was an Inferno Titan.
Inferno Titan? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the Inferno Titan.
Yes.
I'll take out the champion and 2 tokens. I think that's what Lachmann's looking at.
Yeah, I think that's
Pretty good play.
probably right.
Primeval Titan's going to swing in. He's going to go fetch up a Wolf Run and the Lax Nexus. You see Jim Davis in the background.
Signature Jim Davis headphones.
And a signature Rangers, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Rangers jersey. Alright, and Lachmann passes the turn. And I think Darwin's just going to draw and no solar for him. I don't think Darwin would scoop. I don't think Darwin's the type of guy who would ever scoop.
Oh, Darwin never scoops.
Yeah. I remember I played Darwin at Pro Tour Hawaii like 5 years ago. We were in like the 2-5 bracket. He was like super serious. I was like, alright, we're 2-5. Like, we're in 3-4. It was like a really bad record. Yeah, I went 2-6 that Pro Tour. So I must have been 2-5 bracket. And he was just like super serious. I'm like,
What
alright.
Pro Tour is this?
Pro Tour, the one that Mark won, the 2006 Pro Tour Hawaii, Pro Tour Honolulu.
Oh, that was a sweet Pro Tour.
Yeah, I played like the worst deck. Antonio was like, play this black-white deck. I'm like, okay. He went like 0-3. I went 2-6. It was pretty good.
You just played Mark's deck.
Yeah.
That deck was so much better than
It
everybody
was,
else.
yeah, so good.
Yeah, so Chris now kind of just going through the motions. The game very much locked up. So we have
He's-
Darwin. Darwin attacks with 3
Darwin's
slide
dead on board.
tokens.
Like, Chris has enough damage on board to kill him.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Darwin has no cards in hand either?
No, he has one. That purple card on the bottom right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his sleeve. No, it's not actually a
I'm
purple
guessing
card.
it's not anything very exciting.
Yeah. It can't really be anything. He has, like, no instance that he would have either. He could have, like, a Midnight Haunting that wouldn't do anything. Yeah, if I was Lachmann, I would just go for it. I mean, Darwin can't even kill you on the counterattack, you know?
Yeah. Right, Darwin chumping the Inferno Titan. Kastle Wolfrun gives trample, so
Again, I mean, Darwin's just... People get so scared at this point. They're like, I don't want to mess up, you know?
yeah.
But it's just like, who cares? Like, they have nothing, you know? All right, and then he scoops up his cards.
Yeah.
So Darwin gets a bit more camera time. And they're going to go to game 3. Darwin will be on the play. I don't think anybody's going to change anything sideboarding-wise. I didn't see the shrines, but I think Darwin should bring it in. Right? Especially on the play.
On the play, I think I'd want it. I don't know though. It's not like you want like a lot of anthems and stuff.
But it's just like at the end of the turn, like if he just has it in play, it's I don't know.
Oh, this is sweet. So somebody last night saw a ramp player use Bonfire the Damned for 9, not Miracled. Cast it for 9.
Okay, wow.
Tapped 19 lands.
Yeah.
And cast it for 9. That card's ridiculous. That card's a Lavalanche. Like, do you realize how many decks just can't beat that card and you cast it for like 2? Just pay like a 5 mana for a Plague Wind?
Yeah, but it's not that good. I don't think it's gonna be that good in constructed.
You just played as a sideboard card in your red green aggro deck.
But it's just I don't think it's that good of a card. Lavalanche never saw constructed play really.
That's just because it was Jund colors and it was in the same block as Cascade. You couldn't play it. Like, you just couldn't play it because it was like Bloodbraid Elf and Bituminous Blast just prevented you from playing it. If those cards didn't exist, Lavalanche would have seen a ton of play.
Okay, maybe
in
you're
my
right.
opinion.
Yeah.
Nah. Because you've played with Lavalanche and Limited, obviously.
Yeah, and limited is a different story. Obviously, it's a bomb in limited. Like these cards are just ridiculous. But in constructed, it's like
Like Constructed's
if you want to kill all the weenie cards, like play Pyroclasm because you're not gonna, or play Whip Flare because you're not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but what I'm saying is, like, what if you're an aggro deck that has a bunch of 2
Like aggro versus aggro.
Yeah, like the Bonfire of the Damned, like in a red-green aggro deck, just like a 5-mana Plague Wind in a lot of matchups.
But it's only good against other aggro decks. It's only good
It's
against
a sideboard
Delver.
card. That's what I'm putting it as.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's fine. You know.
Yeah,
It's
5-mana Plague Wind is good.
Yeah.
And if you Miracle it, it's like pretty insane.
Yeah.
It's like 3-mana Plague Wind.
I feel like Devil's Play could be better in like against a lot of other decks.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, I'm saying it's a sideboard
Yeah,
card.
as a sideboard, yeah, as a sideboard card. Yeah, I agree. You're right. Wait, are you saying as a sideboard card or as main deck card? Because as a sideboard card, I can see it. But you talking about main deck, Jake? I don't know what's going on. As a sideboard card, I think so. But you're saying main deck? We gotta get Jake out of here. Jake, go take a break. You're giving all this bad advice to people. All right, so this is round
I think
2.
Entry of the Angels is awesome. I think that's a constructed card that I would play in my main decks.
As a main deck card.
Yes,
But you want a Miracle it, Jake. You don't want to hardcast it.
obviously. I mean, even if you hardcast it, 7 mana for a Broodmage Dragon's not the worst thing that ever happened.
I don't know.
Broodmage Dragon's really good.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is round 2 of 9. We have Chris Lachmann. We have Darwin Kastle. Here at the Star City Games Open. $10,000 prize pool now.
Yeah, 2 Pro Tour champions facing off here in round 2.
Yeah.
The Star City Games Open.
Yeah, definitely.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, tough match for both players. Both pulling out their hand. Darwin is on white-black tokens. Pretty much mono white. His only black is Flashback of Lingering Souls and 1 Vault of the Archangel. All right, and he's got turn 1 champion.
That's exactly what he wants against a deck like Chris's.
Yeah. There's a dual land from Chris.
And does he have? If he has the Gather the Townsfolk, he's going to be able to put Chris in a pretty awkward spot here.
No, wow, no human whatsoever.
Nope.
Maybe an intangible virtue? Oh, there's the shrine. That's what I'm talking about.
Before, yes.
Yeah. That thing's going to be trouble for Chris, I think. If Darwin sets something up at the end of Lachmann's turn, then he could just, force Lachmann to wrath away his first set of creatures. Alright, there's a Rampant Growth from Lachmann. He'll probably go get a Mountain. I mean, when you're 2 colors, you have 2 dual lands already in play, you're like, alright, okay, whatever I want. Doesn't matter that much. Alright, he gets the Mountain anyway. Alright, so Darwin puts a counter on the Shrine. Shrines are all must. You can't forget.
You can now, right? New rules?
No, new rules aren't in effect.
Oh, when are they in effect?
Like never, they took it back.
Oh, they took it back?
Yeah.
Jeez. All these changes and unchanges.
Alright, there's another Shrine. And there's a Doom Traveler. So the Shrines will tick up to 2 and 1.
Yeah.
Alright, and Darwin attacks for 2. And Lachmann draws for his turn. So, Lachmann doesn't naturalize.
How much does the Shrine cost to sacrifice?
The Shrine costs 3 mana to sacrifice, I believe. Here, look it up on StarCityGames.com.
Yeah, I think it's 3. You're right. Shrine of Loyal Legions.
I know the red Shrine is 3. I know the black Shrine is...
It might be 2.
It might be 2. Alright.
I think it's 3, though. It's 3.
It's 3, yeah. Alright, there's Psalmson Lachmann from Lachmann.
Attention players, if you registered for Commander Pod number 1, please come see me up here on the stage. Your event's about to begin. If you registered
What do you
for
think
Commander
Darwin
Pod
should do?
number 1, please come see me up here on the stage.
I don't know. Do you know what's in his hand right now? Like right now he has the Shrine of Loyal Legions with 3 counters and the Shrine of Loyal Legions with 2 counters.
Yeah,
They just don't put humans in play, they just put mirror. But if he has an intangible virtue, obviously he can make those into pretty huge plays at basically any point.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in Darwin's hand. Alright, so it looks like Champion will trade with Psalmson Lachmann.
Yeah, and Chris is definitely happy to get that trade.
Yeah, that's like a really good trade for Lachmann.
Yeah, I mean, the Champion is worth so much against Chris, and Chris got to trade a Solemn for it, so we get a land out of it and an extra card out of it.
Yeah.
Just so huge for Chris there.
This game's looking really good for Lachmann, unless something goes like a Ray, yeah.
Yeah, there's not much that can go wrong for Lachmann at this point, because the thing is, not only does he have the Naturalize in his hand, but he also has the Bonfire of the Damned.
Yeah.
So he can just clean up whatever ends up happening.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, so Darwin blows one of his shrines. Gets 3 tokens to play. But Lachmann's just at too high of a life, it looks like.
Yeah, so now he's got some mirror tokens, but...
Darwin's going to need to go like land, Oblivion Ring, Intangible Virtue, attack for a bunch. But even then, Lachmann will probably still win this game.
Yeah. Not looking good at all for...
There's an Oblivion Ring.
But Chris does have that Naturalize, so...
Yeah. I mean, he could naturalize the O-Ring, he could naturalize the Shrine. Alright, so Castle's going to get blown out here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Darwin is... Oh, and there's Slagstorm, so it's even worse. Yeah. Looking very, very, very bad for Darwin.
So, I mean, the token deck looked like it was good the first game.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first game it just got the champion draw.
Yeah.
That's what I was pointing out, is that, a champion becoming a 5/5 when you're only playing champions, Doom Travelers, and Gather the Townsfolk, something that's not going to happen very often.
Alright, there's a Whip Flare, killing all of Darwin's creatures, except for the mirrors. I don't think Lachmann noticed that.
Well, I mean, I don't think it really matters, because...
Obviously, he should have just Slag Storm.
Yeah, but
It's
I
just
mean...
like...
So you don't really notice, he's like, oh, those are artifacts.
Yeah, I guess Lachmann, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Lachmann definitely didn't notice.
Yeah.
Because what did it kill? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it was pretty bad.
Yeah. It killed a Doom Traveler and it killed 2 little tokens that removal
And
type.
Chris has got to be careful here. He could lose the double anthem, right?
I mean, Darwin has no hand.
But Darwin has no hand,
Yeah.
hand?
Like, no hand at all.
Oh.
It's like, yeah.
It's like this is the worst about playing those kinds of decks. It's like, what he has? It's like, no, he doesn't have anything.
Yeah, he has.
It's like, oh.
Yeah. He has no cards in
That
his
doesn't
hand.
seem very good for him.
I mean, Darwin's just like chump attacking now just to try to deal a couple damage, you know?
Yeah.
Attention players at $10 draft number 1. Your event's
Oh, you got him. 3.
Yeah.
Chris down to 9.
Players in $10 draft number 1, please report to the side event.
Alright, so...
to the right of the stage.
Lachmann draws Rampant Growth. Yeah,
I would force him to pop the shrine. And then,
I would just play Naturalize and then play Slag Storm
and then Slag Storm.
and then play Huntmaster.
Yeah.
Alright, Naturalize. If I was Darwin, I just wouldn't even make the tokens. I would just be like, alright.
I mean, right? Like, what are the odds?
But on the other hand, if I was Lachmann, I would wait until he got all the tokens in play, and I'd be like, okay, do you have them all in play? And then just Slag Storm.
Chris Lachmann also top 8'd Star City Open this year down in, I believe, Richmond, Virginia.
Did he?
Yeah, I was commentating with Brad.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I know you.
Chris is also one of the groomsmen in my wedding party. My wedding.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, so Bermuda Titan attacks.
Grabs an Inkwell Hex and a Kessig Wolf run.
Yeah.
And things are looking really bad for Darwin at this point.
Yeah.
I think Chris has locked this one up.
There's a Huntmaster.
Huntmaster of the Fells comes down. Chris popping back up to 11 here. It's going to be tough for Darwin to stay on par.
Do you think Darwin's going to scoop or not scoop? He doesn't scoop.
Oh, he doesn't scoop.
John got him up. If you're in the room, please report to the side event.
He plays
Ooh, shrine.
Alright.
I don't think the shrines are that good. I was pointing that out.
They're definitely not good. The shrines are terrible.
That's what I was saying. Alright, I'll attack with everything.
Alright, Darwin's thinking. This is the classic Darwin bluff. He's like, hey, are you sure you want to kill me? This is the conversation right now. How much can you deal? Alright, let me think about what's in my hand. Did you see Darwin went for the fake pump, the fake tap his lands?
Ooh, he got a real tap his lands.
Oh, the Midnight Haunting.
Midnight Haunting.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dangerous.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he could pump the Perennial Titan to a 16.
You know, the Perennial Titan is trample already, so he's probably just
Oh,
going
no,
to pump
9.
the Master.
Wow, Darwin, I'm mistaken. I think Darwin actually lives. No, Darwin lives. Does he? Or does he die? No, he dies. I was right. No, he lives.
9?
Oh.
9, so it's 10. He takes 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. What was going on? I mean, even if Darwin went to 1 life, what was he hoping to draw?
Nothing, he just lost. Like, no matter what.
Why don't these people scoop? Save time, go to Chipotle.
I don't know, some people